Virginia Tech. And if we're here, you know it's time for Enter Sandman. This one, a matchup between two teams from Virginia where bragging rights in the Commonwealth are at stake. As we'll see a squad from the Sun Belt, the Old Dominion Monarchs, taking on a team from the ACC, the Virginia Tech Hokies. Along with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis with another presentation of EA Sports College Football. Let's take a step back and put toe to leather and get this season started. And he takes this from inside the 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. So the Virginia Tech Hokies offense will take the field first. Let's take a quick second to call out some of the impact players their coaches mentioned in meetings this week. Anything you guys heard that really resonated with you?
Yeah, I love when coaches talk about guys that bring it every single day. Like, that we can depend on them. They can get other guys lined up. They're always motivated. They're always being a great teammate. These are the guys that coaches love.
And big-time players make big plays in big games, right? These are the guys that have to play well if they're going to win games like this. We just need to see what they do today.
They've got a 1st and 10 at the 34. Got it in the middle, it's Selden. And he's able to shed one tackle and gets a pretty good pickup. Let's take a moment here and talk a little Virginia Tech. The only important expectations are the ones inside the program, but when you start the season on the outside of the rankings looking in, it can give you a little bit of an edge, can it?
Yeah, they want to prove to everybody they should have been ranked coming into this year. These players are angry. They feel like they're being disrespected, and they want to make a point to the entire college football world with a big win today.
Yeah, and you hear it all off season, and you see it every year. The teams come out of nowhere, and they feel like they've got a lot of potential, a lot of high-ranked players on the squad, and they're going to put it together, and that they'll get themselves into those rankings.
And he doesn't find much running room, a short gain on the play. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Back to pass, it's Drones. Swings it out to the flat. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a 1st down. And the Hokies come to the line with a new set of downs. From the gun, the ground game. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. After picking up a couple in 2nd and 8.
And that wasn't a big game, but look at the offense. Right back on the ball, ready to call a play, ready to go fast.
To give to the back. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
I love when defensive backs come up and they are physical and they stick their face in the fan and they aren't scared. Talking to the defensive coordinator coming into this game, he knew his DBs had to tackle well. They had to get these running backs on the ground. Great start on this first drive.
Got a man, it's Green. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the 1st down.
I think early in the game, you can really set the tone. You got the completion. You set up a manageable 4th down situation. Do I want to be aggressive? Do I want to show that I'm willing to go for it on 4th down? I got a great opportunity right here.
They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the 1st down. The Hokies pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Caught over the middle, it's Selden. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the 1st down. Offense now working in the red zone. They'll give it to the back. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Snagged in the middle. It's Holloway. Can't quite cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the 1st down. And the Hokies didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Can the D deny them on 2nd and good? Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Hokies! First touchdown of the game in Lane Stadium, and take my hand, the Hokies want to go to Never Never Land.
That is perfect. That's the way you start a ball game. Get the crowd rolling at home, especially these fans. Virginia Tech has some of the best fans in the country.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Monarchs offense headed onto the field. Our first look at them today. And David, their quarterback hasn't always blown you away statistically, but he is a guy that the coaches trust.
Yeah, and he'll show you some flashes of why you should trust him, Reese. But here's the thing. This is not a guy that we're saying, go win me the football.
Turning it on! Smashes through the tackle.
And after giving up a long run defensively, they don't have a chance to substitute now. They've got to get ready to go because the offense is going tempo.
They're going to ride this running back. And he was able to run through one tackle, but still only a modest gain. The Monarchs will hustle to the line. QB draw. And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up. This crowd, full throat, spreading the eardrums and letting them know it's going to be a long day. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. And the Monarchs will punt this one away. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. Not going to get a chance to field that one, and the punt will bounce out of bounds. They'll get this drive started from their own 26. They go to the ground. Forges ahead, picks up about 3 to the 29. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. Looking downfield, it's Groves. Got it set up on the outside. And gang tackling on this dude is a good idea. They needed it, but he still got the first down. Now from the 36-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Makes the grab, it's Selden. And he runs through one tackle and picks up a few. The Hokies can really attack on this 2nd and short. Looking to fire. Grabbed over the middle, it's Selden. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. 3rd and short now, they snap it from their own 46. And the Hokies have a first down.
That is how it's done on 3rd down and short. No doubt about it. An easy hole to get through and clearly get the first down.
If you really want to simplify football, the low man wins. That time the offense got the better of the D. Easily picked that up.
The Hokies back to the line on first down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. Past the sticks, and he may get more. Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on first down. And the Hokies come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Got enough space. And he'll finish the run in the end zone. Touchdown, Virginia Tech.
I think you love starting the year off with some momentum, and that's exactly what this offense is doing. They're firing on all cylinders, defense doing their job as well. This team getting out the gates to start the season in great fashion.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Hold it, finds his man on the left. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long.
Well, the defense didn't have a lot of time to celebrate that last big play because here's the offense right away back at the line of scrimmage, ready to roll again with tempo.
Grabbed in the middle, it's Thomas. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Got a man, it's blocked. He'll have enough to move the chains. It's first down at the 38.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be because they're now changing the tempo and going fast.
And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. The Monarchs racing to the line in the hurry-up. Off the play fake. He unleashes a long one. Reels it in down the left side. His defense giving up ground as he's finally knocked down at the 26.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. You just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get lined up now and get ready for another one.
He's stopped after a 1-yard pickup at the 25. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9.
And after that run, getting right back up to the line of scrimmage to go hurry up, defense has to be ready.
Pocket breaking down. Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. And he feels the heat coming, and it burns him up. Another sack. It's wise not to be too greedy, and they'll go ahead and send out the field goal unit. This whole place going to see if this kicker can operate in the sea of noise. Field goal is good. After putting up a 3-spot, the kickoff unit set to go.
Well, that kid just showed off his hammer for a leg, 50-plus, and he did it with ease.
Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. They'll get this drive going from the 17. He'll do it himself on the draw. Finds some space, enough to get 5 to the 22. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. They'll see if they can find some running room on the right here. He'll get a fresh set of downs, stopped at the 31-yard line. Up to 44 yards rushing in the early going, and he is making an impact in the first game of the season. Gets it past the marker. He'll be stopped at the 41, but give him 10 on that play. We've reached the end of the quarter, and Virginia Tech is on top. They came out and jumped on them early in the first. Let's take a break and look at the first quarter stats. Big turning point as we head into the second and get this game rolling again. So 1st down here as they go back to work. To the air, it's Drones. Just a short pass to the tight end. Nice pickup there, gets him the 1st down and sets him up at the 45-yard line. Offense with jumbo personnel. Out of the gun, the running back has it. Nice pickup on the ground there. They'll move the sticks for the 1st down. Hokey, high tech, VPI got it rolling on the ground.
And Virginia Tech fans love that chant, and they love the physical ground game, the ability to run the football. That's kind of who they are. That's how they're built. Just a tough group of individuals.
The play action fake. Fires to the tight end.
You know, tight ends are such matchup nightmares and problems for defense. They're too big for DBs to cover, and they're too fast for linebackers to cover. You saw it right there.
Got his man quickly. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a 1st down. And the field goal unit will stay put as the head coach decides to go for it on 4th down. That'll be enough for a 1st down, and they've got it at the 16-yard line.
Well, I don't think the defense was expecting more on that last 4th and 2 play. Good job by the offense keeping him off balance with that play call.
They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
And, man, it's nice to have a guy that is just better than your guys. And no matter what play you call, man, how about him getting in the backfield quick, penetrating, using his quickness, and using his strength to get him to the ground? That is a ball.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. And that's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the 1st down. The Hokies will come to the line to convert on 4th down. Trying to do it on the ground. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a 1st down. They'll try to slam it in. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Hokies! Effective offense leading the way here and establishing this lead.
And that's how you draw it up, right? You want to come out and be clicking early, get everything going, way to get all the facets rolling. The defense right now on their heels, they have no answers. The offense doing whatever they want.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Here's the handoff. A collision, and he stopped at the 27 after picking up 1. And the Monarchs headed quickly to the line.
defense came into this one knowing they were going to see some tempo. They've got to get the call from the sidelines, get it communicated, get lined up.
Get him on the ground after a 4-yard run out to the 31. Big third down coming from their own 31. Defense tries to get off the field. From the gun, wants to pass. Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24. The Monarchs send out the punt unit. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. On the move, looking for a little sliver of hope. He was hoping for a little more running room, but they're able to get him down at the 45. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Takes the handoff. It's Bennett. And he's stuffed by that big defensive tackle up front. Now facing a 3rd and long. To the air, it's Drones. Catch in the middle, it's Green. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34. And the Hokies will snap it on 1st and 10. Quarterback running on the draw. Plows ahead for a pickup of 1 to the 32.
And you want to run the football. That's okay. You'll take some of these. But if they start to add up down the road, obviously, you might want to think about airing it out a little bit.
Safe completion on the screen. It's a running room. He gets across the 20 and finally out of bounds at the 19 there in the red zone. The Hokies have this offense rolling. Powers through the defender. He's got 69 yards rushing, and that is quite an impressive first half here in this season opener. They'll try to get it in with the run. Running through contact. And he was able to get away from one tackle, but plenty of help was on the way. Decent pickup on that play. Trying to power it in. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
This has been really good for the defense, too. It's kind of a bend-don't-break mentality, right? Really bowing up with your backs against the wall. If you can win this next 3rd down, try to force the opponent into a field goal, that's a win if you're on defense. But after getting stuffed on that run, you now have got 4th down. I'm not into chasing points this early in the game. I think you just take the field goal, you try to pay this drive off, and this opportunity to put something on the board, David.
Well, and nowadays you have these analytical cards, and the coaches, they literally look at every situation. Is it more advantageous to go for it or kick it? That's how they'll make this decision.
And they are stopped on 4th down. That decision will be questioned. Give to the running back. Turning on the Jets. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a 1st down. And the Monarchs want to crank the tempo.
The defense has got to be more physical up front. Don't let them have those running lanes, those holes to break off a nice run, get a 1st down. And here's the thing, you better reload quick because they're right back on the line to call another play.
That's caught. It's Thomas. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there and still a little ground to cover and pick up the 1st. Catch in the middle, it's Thomas. He'll get a fresh set of downs, stopped at the 31-yard line. Not the most productive half for this offense so far, but finally starting to get it in gear. 1st and 10. Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up at the 28. This offensive line has just been unable to keep them away from the quarterback. Now it's 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Good timing on the quick out. He works his way up to the 33 and is pushed out of bounds. On 3rd down, going up top. And the rush will get to him at the 25. The Monarchs will send out the punt unit. Cradles it at the 35. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. So the first play of the drive starting here from the 45. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Creates a little room. He has the first and still on his feet. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22. The give to the tailback. Wide open spaces. He'll be down at the 4-yard line after that terrific run.
You got to be impressed by what you've seen by this offense so far in this game. In the first half, they've got a nice lead, and they've been able to do it with explosive plays, but they've also been able to do it with efficiency and getting first downs and staying on the field. You saw another great example right there running the football. Anything they want to do right now is working.
There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? Pushes ahead. He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. They've moved it right to the edge, and they need... Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Virginia Tech.
Another rushing touchdown. That's now 2 on the game. This offense thought they could come into this one running the ball, being the more physical team, and they look like it right now.
Worked on the touchdown. Might as well do the same thing on the 2-point conversion. He gets all 8 points on that trip. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. Looking to throw on first down. Outside the pocket, lets it go. It's caught downfield. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's first down.
First down for the offense.
Wants to go up top on first down. Finds his man. It's Roach. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play. And the Monarchs can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Back to pass. Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. The Monarchs decide to punt it away. Couldn't get away from that cover team, and they've got him down at the 23. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Not a whole lot of progress made there on the short run. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. They'll go to the ground. Really nice job to squirt his way up to the 31-yard line. And the Hokies come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. They'll run for it on 3rd and short. And he'll move his way forward to the first down. They'll mark it at the 35. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Got it in the middle. It's Green. The offense uses a timeout to stop the clock, and they'll get a quick breather.
And a really nice job by the wide receiver. You run a drag route, find space. They're in zone coverage. They're not covering man-to-man. Find a little hole.
Time running out, and he goes down at the 34.
The defense just simply not fooled by the play action. Oftentimes as an offense, you're hoping the run fake's going to slow down those pass rushers, but man, oh man, they had their ears pinned back.
Complete to the right. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play. One more snap coming before halftime. Looking to throw, it's Drones. Fires to the middle. Wide open downfield. Big gator there that'll look good in the stat column, but not quite enough to put any points on the board before time expires here in the first half.